Hello guys, and welcome to another video in the Windows Server tutorial series. Today I'm going to teach you how to enable terminal services. So you just want to start up good old Server Manager. If you're not administrator, log in as administrator. As you can see, I'm remoting into the VM. You want to click Add Roles, go Terminal Services, tick the box, click Next. This will enable terminal services. I should explain first up. Will enable you to access applications that are running on the server on any computer on the network. So say if you wanted to do something like run Firefox, for example, on the server, but you don't necessarily want to install it on every machine, but the application is quite light, so you don't really need too much processing power. This is where terminal services is a lovely thing to have. So to get started, you want to go Next. You want to enable terminal server licensing, session broker. You don't need, because that's session load balancing. TS gateway, you don't really need that. TS web access, I don't recommend turning it on because it's compatible with about 1% of browsers, which is Internet Explorer, so don't bother turning that on. Yeah, and click Next. If you install terminal server on a computer that already has applications installed, some of the existing applications may not work correctly in a multiple user environment. Uninstalling them, then reinstalling the affected applications may resolve these issues. Some applications require minor setup modifications to run correctly on the terminal server. You just want to click Next. NLA, Network Level Authentication. If you're running this on a home network or a small business network, you don't need network level authentication. Per device, per user. I recommend going per device for licensing. Considering the fact that this is a VM, VM will only exist for a day at a time, so it won't really affect me. Add the users that can connect to this terminal server. I'm just going to quickly... What I recommend is creating a user just for terminal services, or a user account for every person that you want terminal services with. So I'm going to create a new account name called Mr. High School Gamers. I'm gonna make it a administrator, create an account. So I want to create a password on this account. Type in a password. Okay, so you want to add this account now. So on this screen here, just type in the username and click OK, and it should recognize it. Or for easier access, you can just type in a group, say backup users. I'm pretty sure that's an inbuilt group. Yeah. License server, this work group, domain, forest. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and then you want to click install. And this will install. It shouldn't take too long whatsoever. Ooh, that sounds funny. You must restart the server to finish the installation process. So we'll restart. I always do that. Machine, insert controller, delete. Done. Okay, preparing the desktop, and the server is up. So what you want to do is you want to go to all programs, administrative tools, and find terminal services. Then go to, I recommend first, then terminal services manager. As you can see, there's one server active and logged in. So that's good. So what you can do is you can go to Roles, Terminal Services, Remote App Manager. This will enable you to add remote apps that people will be able to use on your terminal server. I'm going to add a default Windows one just because I'm lazy and yeah, no. So I'm going to pick HMail Administrator so that people can remotely administer the server. How about that? So you can now create an RDP file or Windows installer package. Windows installer package, you can deploy this via Active Directory. RDP you can't. So I'm just going to quickly create one on a local network drive. So drop it there. Port, server authentication, certificate settings, finish. Okay, so now it's there, HMail admin. So if we quickly jump out of the VM now and we jump into the folder that I had set up, which is over on my second screen, I can't see it. So now you just double click on the RDP file, just like that, and it should prompt you unknown publisher, remote app program, path, HMail admin, name, HMail server administrator. To make sure that this doesn't come up again, click Don't Ask Me Again for connections to this computer. Now you want to log in as your remote user, so I'm going to type in the credentials I created earlier. I'm going to show details to see how it's starting up, and hide details to avoid it lagging on slow computers. So it shouldn't take too long now because it's just turning it on, doing stuff. Log in as me, and there we go. Look, this will be a bit laggy, but it shouldn't be terribly bad. So we'll just automatically connect as a local user, and there we go. We can now remotely administer HMail server thanks to terminal services. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget, like as a sexy, comment as a swag, and subscribe as a legends. See you in the next Windows Server tutorial video.